Shalini asked, what is the criteria to enroll and what is the duration of the course? Maybe Atul, you can answer this.
Yeah, I think the criteria is very simple. You need to have passion, and you need to be located in one of the cities where we have the campuses. So we have 21 campuses. So I'm sure you'll find one nearby. And the third thing is of course, this is you have to be part of the school, one of the school networks, and you should be able to. You have to be the school age to be able to enter into our school. Of course, we do a lot of programs for the people in the age bracket, for example, yoga and others for people who have grown up. But I think for this
Hmm.
particular school of music, we are currently restricting it to between, let's say, about 6 to 18 years of age.
Okay.
And that is the right age to actually make children, bloom into new
Uh,
potential.
So what happens is out of 16,000 kids all around the campus, 21 campuses,
hmm,
the school teachers in all the camps, the music school teachers who are phenomenal in every single
hmm,
campus in GIS, they would
hmm,
basically do the first round of kind of getting shortlisting kids who have had the experience of
hmm,
learning earlier, who've
hmm.
learned for about 5 6 years 7 years from the family members or someone from outside the family. And then there is a list which then comes to Atul and I, and we kind of shortlist it to a point where there are I think between 15 to 20 kids a year is what we are kind of going to be concentrating on a one-on-one basis. So that's going to be the hope.
Great. So that's a personal question. Is there a dedicated course on Indian classical music? And is there a fixed curriculum or it's like need basis? So Atul, Shekhar, anybody can answer.
Yeah, let me take that.
There are dedicated. Sorry, Atul, please go.
Yeah, go ahead, Shikhar. Go ahead.
So there are dedicated courses and proper curriculum done in school by the school teachers.
Hmm.
But when I
Great.
interact with a certain child, it's basis on what the child wants to learn. It's basis on what the
Hmm.
child enjoys singing
Great.
or playing an instrument. Whether it's playing the piano or playing a violin or playing tabla or singing Carnatic vocals or whether it's singing Western vocals, it's need-based curated courses made for each one of them.
I think that's one of the most beautiful aspects of enrolling in GIS. It's like a need-based curriculum. Another very good question. Is there a recognized degree or a diploma that one can get post completion of the course?
Yeah, the Shekhar GIS Shekhar of Gianni School of Music would be giving up the the certificates of accomplishments and completion of courses. So we will be issuing the certificates, and I must add one more thing to it, which is when students are actually learning Indian classical music right from the age of 3 to 4, and so during their entire journey of 10 or 12 years, they can actually enter this school of music at any time. So you don't have to really, be prepared at age 3 or age 4 or age 5. You can decide to enter any time, and so there is a plenty of opportunity to really make up your mind and join the institute. And like I said, yes, end of the certification course certification will be given, and those who will be performing very well, and we will give them a lot of opportunities to kind of perform in public. We already do that in terms of many of the social events and community events here. For example, when Asha ji had a performance in Singapore at the Suntec City Auditorium, so two of our kids actually went and sang her songs in the performance just before she was about to come. So we give them platforms to perform, and there would be many other platforms that we will slowly introduce. And so this would be really a full proper course, proper gradation, proper certification, and proper outcomes.
Wow. So one very important question, like Shekhar mentioned, that it's a need-based curriculum, but this question is Shekhar, I think it's addressed to you. It's not a
Yeah.
need-based question. It's a greed-based question.
Okay.
There are two
Okay.
questions actually. So first is I'll
Yeah.
club both of them because दोनों का nature same है. Will the student get an opportunity in the industry or a big platform? after completing this course, number two question is it's been asked by some other person. Will a student get opportunity to work with Shekhar sir and other big music composers?
Okay, the answer is no. This doesn't come with any promise. It doesn't come with any kind of, and we're not going to make false promises here. Not at
Of
all.
course, of
The
course.
thing here is to, the thing is to keep on, working on the craft, working on what they kind of
Hmm.
love doing. But at some point, yes, Atul and I will kind of work on those students who we feel are very, very close to, maybe getting on the public, uh, you know, w- the um, the universe basically. It's very important. I think we feel that let the child learn at the moment. But if at some point we feel that maybe we can kind of, maybe I feel like writing a song for one of them, or maybe
Hmm.
I feel that, for example, let Harshdeep kind of do a duet with one of them, for
Wow,
the child to even get an experience. And if at all
wow.
we feel like that, and if at all, maybe, for example, if Harshdeep feels like that, or if we bring Harshdeep on board, kind of, maybe do like a special class with that person, it might, something might happen, but it's not a promise. It's
Wow.
only based on how the child is faring.
There's another question. Can I also learn musical instruments like piano or any other musical instrument, or is it only singing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I can say that, look, it's not limited to singing. I think the academy wants to hone the talent in every specific areas. So whether it is a piano, whether you want to play an instrument in a band, like a violin or guitar, or you want to play percussions, for example, or any of the keyboards. So we have like a massive keyboard lab, massive. All keyboards are connected to the iMacs, and every child records his or her own song every time they enter the studio and they walk out. So, and of course, there are other facilities available. So, no pre-decided areas that we want to say that okay, आप म्यूजिक करो, आप तबला करो, नहीं, आपका जिसमें इंटरेस्ट है उस इंटरेस्ट को ही हम बढ़ावा करेंगे और उसको आगे लेके जाएंगे.
Wonderful. Atul, I have another question for you. Can you briefly tell us about how coursework and assignments can be divided for online teaching, especially because now post-COVID, I think most of the people will be enrolling for, if they enroll at GIIS, they would definitely be going for an online degree or a course.
So what has happened, Rahul, is because of the pandemic, everything has gone digital. We were digital even prior to this pandemic. As a result of the Japan tsunami, we had made a lot of arrangements to change the framework in which we educate children. So while virtual classes are very common, most of the schools are doing it. We have just introduced artificial intelligence based examinations, which is basically that a child can sit at home and there would be a proctor to monitor the child through the cameras, and the child can write the full exam on a piece of paper or on the computer screen, and do it in a very secure way. So these are some new initiatives we are doing. So for the School of Music, all these channels are available to us. So we can literally conduct classes online, which is many tools are available. We can do webinars with students. We can do one-to-one, one-to-many classes. We can also do because of the technology available, and child can literally use a smartphone to record a song and send it to the teacher, and any particular area they want to improvisation on, that can be done. So I think thankful to technology, thankful to our technology teams, which has made a lot of these new initiatives possible. So for us, it was quite a breeze to actually continue education without having a single day of disruption during the pandemic. And even right now, I mean, we have example in some of the countries, the schools have started, like in Singapore, they have started, despite COVID cases coming up. And there are a lot of safety restrictions on safe distancing, etc. But there are children who still don't want to come to school. They want to sit at home, and so we have these blended classrooms. So जो टीचर पढ़ाती है स्कूल में और क्लास में, everything is live into the streamed into the homes, and all these children can attend it live. So borders have now become borderless. Students can learn from anywhere, and I think the same benefit will come to the School of Music as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. But before going, I would definitely love to thank Atul and with your GIIS school, which collaborated with Shekhar. Thanks to you two, because because of you two guys, it's actually become possible for all of those aspiring singers and musicians who could only sitting back at their home could only think कि एक दिन मैं शेखर सर से सीखूंगा या मैं उनसे मिलूंगा. So now it's actually possible learning from them hands on. And next time when somebody asks, अच्छा ये तालीम कहाँ से ली है, बोलेगा शेखर सर से. So this is such a beautiful thing, such a beautiful thing. So this, it definitely would not have been possible without GIS, Shekhar Rav Giani School of Music. But before we sign off, हमने हमारे पास 12 मिनट लास्ट 12 मिनट से हमने हर्षदीप से कुछ भी नहीं पूछा है. क्यों नहीं पूछा है? क्योंकि हम उनके गले को थोड़ा आराम दे रहे थे. There are a lot of questions, not questions actually, a lot of requests. They want, especially Harshdeep to sing a few lines for us. So any song, any line which you would love to to end it on a high note actually.
हाई नोट गाना जरूरी है क्या?
इस सेशन को हाई नोट पे खत्म करना है ना, तो any song you can sing here or whatever.
Okay, since Shekhar's favorite food is kheer, I would like to sing kheer.
By the way, that rhyming keeps on happening in regular life also. So, yeah.
That
The
also I'm
kheer and the
learning
heat
from
line,
Shekhar.
Wow.
So, couple of lines for all the people who have requested on the live chat. I was just going through it. Shekhar ji, इजाजत है?
Please.
Okay. हीर हीर ना खोड़ियो मैं ते साहिबा होई कोड़ी लेके आवे ले जाए हाय कोड़ी लेके आवे ले जाए हो मैनू ले जाए मिर्जा कोई ले जाए मिर्जा कोई ले जाए मिर्जा कोई हीरे हीरे ना खोड़ियो मैं ते साहिबा होई कोड़ी लेके आवे ले जाए कोड़ी लेके आवे ले जाए. Thank you.
Wow, I think that's the best ever way possible to end a session on this note. Amazing. Thank you very much, Harshdeep, for joining us. Thank you very much, Shekhar, for such enlightening and insightful views and education that you gave us. And such an entertaining session was it. कैसे खत्म हो गया पता ही नहीं चला.
Rahul, I would
1 hour, 5 minutes.
I would like to add one more thing. Like how you were asking me that didn't you want to become a doctor and everything, but I feel that music has a lot of power to heal, especially during this time. I've been listening to Hanuman Chalisa by Shekhar, and it actually heals you a lot. And I think we all musicians, if we are good and we can heal the world with our music. So all the best to GIIS, Shekhar of Giani School of Music.
Thank you, Harshdeep.
I'm already a big fan and I would love to enroll.
Absolutely. I must say, Rahul, that, I must say that,
it's just, sorry.
yeah, I was about to say that, while India may have a lot of these music academies, but I think what Shekhar has in mind and what we have in mind, this has a promise of becoming one of the world's best music academies, and from where we will see a lot of stars coming in. They will go on to do a lot of things in their life, and I'm sure that our students will live up to our expectations as well. So thank you, Shekhar, for making this possible. It's just a small idea and how it is shipping up. So thank you so much. Thank you, Harshdeep. Thank you.
Thank you very
Harshdeep,
much.
thank you. Rahul, thank you so much.
Thank you
Atul,
very
thank you
much.
for the love.
Thank you, everyone.
And I think
Thank
it's
you.
just amazing. The session was really very special.
Yeah.
And yeah, this we should quickly take a snapshot of this. I think
Yes.
if anyone can do that, we
I
can
can
just
try.
little mark as a beautiful memory.
Say cheese.
Cheers.
I,
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you
So,
very much, Atul. Thank you very
thank you.
much, Shekhar. Lovely meeting you all. Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
Ji.
much, Harshdeep. And it's
thank
Rahul
you.
Markin
Thank you so
signing
much.
off. Bye bye. Take care.